Leaders of Enugu North Senatorial District, otherwise known as Nsukka Zone, have endorsed Enugu State Governor Dr. Peter Mbah to continue in office beyond 2027, saying the governor has transformed the zone in less than 2 years of his administration. The Nsukka leaders, who convened at the Adada House, Nsukka, on Thursday, under the aegis of the Enugu State Coalition for Progress, Enugu North Senatorial Zone branch, comprised as a cross-section of social-cultural groups, the academia, representatives of traditional rulers, captains of industry, businessmen and women, politicians, market men and women, farmers association, labor leaders, among others, drawn from the 6 council areas of the zone, expressed their unwavering support for the Mbah administration. In an interactive session by the panel of discussants from the groups, which was followed by a communique issued at the end of the discussion and signed by no fewer than 700 signatories, including the former Deputy Governor, Chief Okechukwu Itai, Senator Chuka Utazi of the All Progressives Congress APC, the Deputy Speaker of the Enugu State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Ezeani Ezenta, Dr. Dan Shere, Chief Chinedu Onu, Chief Ikeja Asogwa, Professor Simon Otwaya, General Godwin Ugwoke, retired, Dr. Mike Ajogu, Chief Maxwell Okuta, Professor Osita Obu, and Igwe Dr. H.N. Okuta. They cited the litany of monumental infrastructural development of the governor across the state, particularly in the Nsukka Zone, as the reasons behind their endorsements. In a resolution and vote of gratitude, the coalition commended the governor's outstanding leadership and stellar performance since assuming office in May 2023, saying the only candidate the zone would support in 2027 is Governor Mbah. They insisted that supporting Mbah to do 8 years in office was in the best interest of Nsukka's people, as his re-election would enable him finish the landmark project initiated by his administration in the zone, which were already opening Nsukka for economic development. The coalition further praised the governor for providing peace and security in Enugu State, making it an attractive destination for investment, business, and tourism in Nigeria. While underscoring the Senatorial District has 102 electoral wards, constituting 39.2% of the 260 electoral wards in the state, the elected Nsukka leaders said with 102 smart green schools and 102 Type 2 primary healthcare centers across the 6 councils, the zone has become the highest beneficiary of Mbah's stellar performance. On the ongoing dualization of Enugu, Ugwogo, Nike, Opi, Nsukka roads, the coalition described it as a critical infrastructure aimed at enhancing connectivity and boosting economic activities, adding that the construction of the 44.8 kilometers Ama Ngweke Oge Iwolo Umolokpa Road and the new 40-kilometer Owoama Nkanu Uba Mbu Naked dual carriageway would open up a new traffic and economic corridor to the Senatorial Zone. It also noted that the Mbah's administration has transformed Enugu State from a civil service state to a fast-emerging industrial hub with an unimaginable annual internally generated revenue of over 600 billion naira by the end of 2025. The governor's commitment to progress evident in the rapid pace of development and transformation across various sectors, including roads, bridges, healthcare, security, tourism, entertainment, industries, and educational institutions. Showing their weight behind the governor, Chief Okuta said the people of the zone would not only queue behind him in the next polls, they also owe the governor apology for the herd mentality that almost led to the voting of wrong candidates. Explaining the reasons behind the gathering, the coordinator and convener of the high-powered event, Chief Chinedu Onu, said Governor Mbah had, through his work, shown that he was the most prepared governor for the job. He praised the governor for putting the state on the global map of subnationals that are redefining their economic identities through deliberate, well-thought-out policies and execution process. Expressing confidence in the governor's leadership abilities, Senator Otazi said, as an APC card-carrying member, he was at the meeting to particularly appreciate the good work of the governor, stressing that he deserved the unwavering support of the entire zone. Adding his voice, Dr. Ajogu said that the coalition had already spoken the minds of Nsukka people, which was to support the governor for another term. On his part, Honorable Ezeani, who led lawmakers from the zone, said the governor would continue to enjoy cordial relationship with the House of Assembly to ensure the continuation of the good governance in the state. He described the Mbah administration as business unusual, where new projects were springing up daily with many already completed across the state, adding that they had already declared unalloyed support and endorsement for this candidacy beyond 2027. Lending his voice, Dr. Shere lauded the governor for the transport infrastructure project, which as the Nsukka Central Terminal Station, the Holy Ghost Ultra Modern Terminal Stations, Abapa and Gariki stations, in addition with the recently delivered CNG buses ordered by the state government. Moving a motion for endorsement of the governor for 2027, Chief Itai insisted that the ongoing 43.7 kilometer dualization of the Penox Ugogo Nike Opi Nsukka Road was the single most costly project in the state. The motion was unanimously affirmed by voice by the members' coalition who filled the hall.
The whole essence of this gathering is for us as a people to show appreciation, solidarity, and support to the governor of Enugu State for the monumental infrastructure he has provided for us from Enugu North Senatorial and beyond, and for the gamut of projects that are ongoing simultaneously, not only in the entire state, but specifically as it relates to us as a senatorial zone.
Peter Mbah has no godfather. Peter Mbah nearly lost his election. He nearly lost his election just because some disgruntled people went and sold wrong ideas to our people about Mbah. We, the people of Nsukka, owe Peter Mbah an apology.
Based on what we have seen, what His Excellency has done for Enugu North in particular, it has become imperative that Enugu North should show gratitude to Peter Mbah, the governor.
This man has courage. So I'm praising him for the courage to prioritize the welfare of the citizens over politics. But the welfare of the people, to prioritize it, is a great courage that can only be done by Peter Mbah.
Our governor, Dr. Peter Mbah, has done well for us in 2 years. In 2 years. We have shown examples of what he's doing. We are seeing it. The blind, you don't need a blind man to tell him what this man is doing.
I was at Government House 3 days ago. I took a tour of conference center. I took a tour of other projects so that, of course, you know I write a lot, so that when I say Mbah is doing well, people don't say, oh, the guy aggress a lot, so I will come not just to vote, to participate in the political process, and we will do it all together.
These giant steps taken by Peter Mbah, many of them are work in progress. So we have to support him, giving him the opportunity to complete these processes, and then we have every reason to thank God for him and thank God for making him our governor.
Thank you.
So total support.
Thank you.
Peter Mbah has decided to sacrifice himself for the evolution that is happening to this state right now.
Thank you.
I can't thank him enough. And we in the House of Assembly, we are behind him.
Your Excellency, thank you very much, wherever you are. Nsukka people are grateful to you. All we ask of you is, no matter what pressure that comes your way, please do not depart from Lion Building until you must have exhausted your second tenure in office, because we are ready to work with you from the grassroots level.
Nsukka people are very loyal when they are treated well. And I believe that the government of Peter Mbah is treating us well. Is that not so? Thank you. If he continues like this, he will continue to have our loyalty. On this note, I, Okechukwu Itanyi, from Igbo local government, former deputy governor of Enugu State, move that we endorse and support Peter Mbah to finish the work that he is doing and continue from there into 2027. All those in support say aye. Aye. All those, the nays are not here. The ayes have it. Thank you.